Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy Eagle Breva, and I'm back with episode 33 of my Borderlands 2 Legendary Weapons Guide. And today, guys, we have you the Nukem rocket launcher. In my case, we have the Dumpa Nukem. Your case might be a little bit different. We were lucky enough to get an overpower level 10 as well, and the red text says name dropper. So, of course, we're going to be going over how to unlock the Nukem, who you need to farm for this gun, and then show you guys some gameplay, go through the wiki at the end. Now, to get this gun, we are going to be fast traveling to the dust, and we are going to be farming a random spawn boss known as the Black Queen. So if you guys take the route, if you remember from the Varuk or the Lyuda video, we are going to be running the same exact route as we did in those videos, so just follow the path here. You will come across, of course, Gettle and Mobley over here as well, so you can kill them, try to get their farm, but we're gonna go back up to this rock, just get a vehicle and go up here, and then we're gonna run around this rock. And you guys could see here is exactly where we were when we were farming those other two legendaries. But one thing I want to say with the Black Queen, she is a random spawn. So when it comes to jumping down where the Black Queen is, you do want to make sure that you jump before the checkpoint. So jump pretty much in the same area that I'm jumping down, because for some reason that helps like reset the game. You'll see there's like a save spot right in front of me right there. And then the Black Queen does spawn in all the way in the back there. You could see kind of in the back left corner. So there's the Black Queen. She is not going to spawn every single time. So if you do make your way down here and she's not here, then of course you're going to have to save and quit before you could come back in and see if Black Queen spawns. So not only are we hoping that Black Queen spawns, but we're hoping Black Queen does drop the Nukem for us, kind of like the Tumba Pomone farm that we did in episodes not too long ago. So kind of like them, where you have to save and quit if they're not showing up. Black Queen's the same exact way. So we do kill the Black Queen, and she does drop us the Nukem over here. There's the drop of the Nukem. Again, if Black Queen is not spawning here, then go ahead, save and quit. You guys can also go into Digistruct Peak. I think the Black Queen does spawn every single time. Not sure like if the drop rates are different. I'm sure it's the exact same, but go to Digistruct Peak as well if you are comfortable going in there, you know, fighting a bunch of enemies, because you will come across the Black Queen. I think you might even come across two of them in there. But anyway, guys, that was the drop. That's how you get the Black Queen to spawn. And now let's jump into some gameplay and go through the wiki. Nukem is a legendary rocket launcher in Borderlands 2 and Borderlands, a pre-sequel manufactured by Torg. In Borderlands 2, the Nukem is obtained randomly from any suitable loot source, but has an increased chance to drop from the Black Queen located in the dust. In Mr. Torg's campaign of Carnage, it is also available randomly at any Torg vending machine as the item of the day. Special weapon effects, red text says name dropper. Rockets fly in an arc and explode in a mushroom cloud, increasing damage with severely reduced reload speed. Consumes 2 ammo per shot. So you guys can see when I am shooting this gun, it does do like a mini nuke, which looks super cool. But for some reason, man, the damage that I was getting with this gun, you know, it was okay. Of course, really fun to have, really good one, but it just wasn't doing as much damage as I had hoped it would. I know I've talked about the Norfleet and some other rocket launcher legendary videos, but like this Bone Crusher right here, man, that was a direct hit, and it barely took his health down. And maybe I need to shoot it a little bit towards the feet. Maybe that's on me. Could have been. But anyway, the usage and description says the Nukem is an extremely powerful rocket launcher that fires rockets in a heavy arc, creating a very large blast radius and dealing heavy damage. Like other Torg weapons, it only spawns with explosive elemental and is affected by grenade damage modifications, further boosting its lethality. So if you have like a grenade freaking Axton, or even maybe Krieg with explosive damage, I'm sure the Nukem could be absolutely beast with you. But with the Sal, you know, it's doing okay. You guys also might notice that when I'm gun zerking, the Nukem fires 4 projectiles. That is just from the grog nozzle. So if you guys are familiar with the grog nozzle pistol that I got in the left hand here, sometimes will allow the gun to shoot more than the projectiles that it has. It kind of does like a little rocking motion, and then you can blast like a bunch. It just automatically blasts a bunch of projectiles. So in this case, it's throwing 4 at them. So like that one, when you see it throws 4 projectiles, it absolutely decimates everything. But that is only from the grog nozzle right there. I think that it might have even been 5 right there, but It's only from the grog nozzle. Unfortunately, if it wasn't, that would be epic. This weapon is extremely useful for getting out of fight for your life, as the sheer damage and blast radius is enough to put enemies down in a single shot. Care needs to be taken, as it's very easy for the user to instantly put themselves in fight for your life mode. Its arc and short range limit it to last-ditch weapons, or in an area with large amounts of cover, the arc can be exploited and used to hit enemies that would be otherwise impossible to hit, or to prevent exposure to the enemy fire. Now, some notes on this gun: having the rocket velocity attachment on a Nukem significantly increases the range effectiveness. However, using the arc of the rocket to enemies over walls and obstructions is also made much more difficult. So if you guys do get the rocket velocity attachment on this thing, it's going to help with the range, but the arc makes it, a little bit difficult to hit enemies around cover and such. The use of Maya's Accelerate or Zero's Velocity is highly recommended for anything but short-range encounters, as it makes use at longer ranges significantly easier. This is also supplemented by the Projectile Speed Accessory and Maliwan Exhaust. The Nukem, a great rocket launcher to have. The reload speed is pretty freaking bad, and just for some reason, man, with some of these OP10 bot enemies, it's not really doing too much damage. Of course it's gonna take out quite a bit, because you guys saw the damage earlier is absolutely insane on this gun. But I don't know if it's just maybe the build I'm rocking with. I'm sure that's the case, where it doesn't really have too much explosive damage or anything put into it. So, I mean, I get that is probably the reason why this gun didn't really seem to do too much work for me, but when it does hit that grog nozzle, 4 or 5 projectiles, obviously it just absolutely takes everybody out. But anyway, guys, that was episode 33, and if you guys are following along, Nukem is a good one to get. Of course, let me know in the comments below if you are enjoying this series, if you want to see some more, and as always, I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.